Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Video Blog. So, David.
You alright, Pete?
Yeah.
Table looks nice and clean.
I've just given it a roller.
Yeah, it looks good. No, it looks nice.
It's really good, actually. Yeah, very clean. Actually, it's really silly, but I will show you it next time because we've done this before once. I had this little aftershave spray thing that I always carry about if I'm doing gigs, and it's just like a little
bullet thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're brilliant. And then we had so many people asking where they get them.
Yeah.
Jenny was out the other day and she bought, you know, just like a roller.
Yeah.
To get stuff off your suit. She bought one, it's quite big, but you get like a little pocket one with it. But the clever thing is, it's not using like a sticky tape or anything. It's using this sort of weird rubber that once you roll it, once it's covered in fluff, you just wash it and you're back to normal. So it's an ideal thing. So I'll try and find out what they're called and I'll let you know, because even though it's not a magic trick,
for your suits, just to look smart just before you
this little thing, it's great, and it's all sort of self-contained and everything, and it's brilliant.
Hence the clean table.
Hey!
Yeah, very good.
So we've got a few things to talk about this week. One of the questions that we've had over the last couple of days is, we sent out an email yesterday and it was saying you're now a VIP.
Yes.
And we had a lot of emails saying it's brilliant.
Thanks so much.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
I tell you what it means. If you're a member of our email list, what we've done is we've separated, obviously people join our email list when they're just buying a gift for their son or you know, their niece or nephew or whatever it might be. Whereas a lot of you guys are members of our email list and you're actual magicians. You are the people that are buying the magic. We've separated the email list this end, so we have two email lists. We've got those that are just buying gifts, i.e. we can tell by the amount of orders and who the orders are sent to and everything else. Yeah. And we have the email list for you, our regular customers. So we've actually changed the email list. The regular customers are now members of a VIP list. Yeah. Now, the great benefit of being on a VIP list is you are going to start receiving some really great offers. Now, whether they are on pre-sale items, whether it's on older items, and the only way you're going to be able to get those offers is if you're on the list. The way it will work...
So the other list won't get those offers, the VIP list will. Okay?
Yes.
So that's a significant difference there.
Yeah, and the way the offers will work most of the time will be you will receive a code. That code will only go out to people on our mailing list, so if you're not a member, join up now.
On the VIP list.
On the VIP list. But if you are a magician and you are one of our customers, just join that list, because you know you'll automatically get pushed into the VIP list. But you will receive a code in your email when we send out an offer. It's not going to go out every day. The offers might be only once a week or once every 2 weeks. Whenever we have something that we think, right, this will be a great offer for you guys, you'll get sent the email. You'll get a code in it. All you do is you place your order. When you get to the checkout, it says, have you got any special codes? Pop that code in and it will give you the assigned discount for that particular product that you've ordered. So you just order the product, put the code in.
I think it's great. I think it's important as well. You know, if there's a lot of buzz about products and you know, new products come out and it's great, check your emails first, because chances are you'll be getting a deal from us on that product. So, it's a great thing you're doing there. I'm quite excited about it. So
if you're not a member of our email list, please sign up to it, and then we'll put you through as one of our VIPs. The other thing I want to mention is a bit of an apology, really.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, not to you.
Oh.
To you guys at home. Last week, we were talking about a great effect, I think it was last week, called Foam Freak.
Foam Freak, yeah.
Now, I did make it very, very clear that we hadn't seen the product. We were just going on what the trailer was and everything else. And I made a statement, and I said, well, I did say, to my knowledge, that it would be $1 to a $5, and then you could change it to a 20. What I didn't realise at the time is it can go from a 5 to a 10 to a 20, and it can go And it, you know, to be fair, I'll say 100%, the method absolutely fooled me because I was barking up completely the wrong tree.
And the method is brilliant.
Yeah, the method's really nice, and it's got, you know, there's a couple of other effects you can do with it, like a moving logo effect and a torn and restored photograph type thing, all built into it as well. So that was Phone Freak. You can do it. It will change from a 5 to a 10 to a 50 or a 20, and obviously whatever it changes to at the end is what they can examine. So it's, you know, it's quite a nice looking thing. Once again, I will say we haven't actually seen it because it's not out yet, but I wanted to sort of put those corrections out there, and it just teaches me really not to talk before I know what's going on. But I did make it clear that this was only what we've been able to gather, so I wasn't making any 100%, you know, this is exactly what it is.
Apology,
thank you very much. Thank you. I just got really excited because it just looked like a really nice effect.
Yeah,
and hopefully it will live up to the hype.
I hope so. I mean, we know the method now. The method's clever.
Yeah, so, the method's sound.
I'm not saying anything, and you're not saying anything until we get it in our hands now, and then we'll, as I say, we'll show it on the blog. But this week
we've got a few things to talk about. Our very, very good friend Drum and Money Coots. Everyone knows his black and gold DMC deck because they have been the best selling marked deck of cards we've ever had.
Yeah,
they really had.
And they've gone out.
Yeah.
It's literally in and out.
And we included them in our sale as well a few weeks ago, and we sold out within an hour of putting them on the sale. So I want to say that these have just come in. This is version 2. These are the DMC Elites. They're not called black and gold anymore, they're just called Elites. The great thing is the back design is exactly the same, the markings are exactly the same. So what makes these different? It's the cardstock.
Yeah, and you can instantly tell that when you get them out of the pack as well.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite happy with the old cardstock because, you know, personally for me, if I was using a marked deck, you know, it's nice to have them on superior stock, but they were good enough for me to do what I wanted to do with them. But these are using Legends Elite Finish, which are very similar to sort of a bicycle card finish. I mean, you can tell if you own a pack of DMCs, you can tell straight away just by the way these are fanning and spreading. They are lovely.
Is that because of the clean table?
The clean table helps, but the cards are
very nice.
They are beautiful. It's the same, you know, exactly the same design, but they're on a far better, slicker stock.
Is the box?
The box is similar to the old box. It's a bit, to be fair, it feels a bit stronger. I like the box. And you've got the DMC logo, and it's just got Elites written on it.
It looks smart.
It looks really smart. The cards are great. And to be fair, in my mind, it's still the best marked deck I've seen, purely because I can read them. I've always had trouble reading marked decks. You know, I can't really do it. But with these, I can, and these are the cards that I use now when I'm doing marked deck effects because I can use them.
Brilliant.
So they are DMC Elites. They are in stock now. Just to let you know as well, if you're in the UK, we had a lot of people asking for, you know, a multiple buy deal on them, i.e., you know, if we buy six decks or 12 decks. So we've put a multiple buy amount or a price break. You get a discount if you buy 6, or you get a discount if you buy 12.
Nice.
That's for the UK only. If you live outside the UK and you would like to buy 12, then get in touch because there will be additional postage charge because these, you know, playing cards are very heavy to send. So that is DMC Elites. If you haven't seen them in action, check back on one of our previous vlogs, and then we go into them in far more detail. So that is DMC Elites.
Peter,
David,
this is all about influence.
Okay.
I have 2 predictions in here from 2 different packs of cards, and I'm going to pop it right there on top of the little man. Here's what I'm going to do.
Don't cover his face.
It's the money shot, right? Here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just dribble through the cards, you just say stop.
Stop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take the cards, and normally we do this behind the back, but we've got a table here, so we might as well use the table. Go under the table. I'd like you to...
I'd get under the table.
Yeah, you go under the table, Maureen. I'd like you to remove a card, turn it face up, slide it anywhere into the pack. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to swap? And I want you to cut my cards, and I'm going to cut yours. Fair? Perfect. Spread your cards out for me.
Because obviously there is one card now.
Face up. Oh, near the top there. 5 of diamonds. I got one as well. The 8 of spades. Now I did say I took 2 cards from a completely different pack.
Yeah.
2 completely different packs. And
they're the same pack, David.
do you know what's happened? I've misplaced the cards. This is crazy. The 5 of diamonds and the 8 of spades. Truly the 5 of diamonds and the 8 of spades. And from this pack, these were supposed to be in there because that's the 8 of spades. And that's the 5 of diamonds, which leaves the questions. Where are the random back cards? Well, we can see all the other cards, so go for it. Turn over that 5. Right there. Turn over, yeah, have a look. And that is a weird coincidence, but
That is really cool.
it's not a coincidence. I influenced you to select those cards. It had to happen.
Right.
There was no other choice. And the reason for that is because every single one of the cards that's in the pack are blank. Every single one of the cards completely blank. Turn over your side. All blank, so you only had one choice, or 2 choices, and 2 choices only, and that was the 8 of spades and the 5 of diamonds.
That is really cool. Really cool. Right, so that was Dual Edge.
Dual Edge. You weren't saying dual match then? Did
I
you?
was, yeah, by Russ Andrews.
It's Dual Edge, yeah. Really, really cool.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's by Russ Andrews and our very good friends at Magic Teo.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, this has been one that I've seen in the packaging for a while, and I've never actually opened it. I've never looked at the trailer for it. And as soon as I did, I mean, for those who follow the magic that we do and the magic that we both love, will know that I love colour changing decks and I love blank deck endings.
Yeah, yeah.
And as soon as I saw this, I went, yes, let me have a look at this. And there's some really nice moments in it. The fact that the cards inside the envelope, oh, these were supposed to be in the pack. It kind of just adds that little extra bit to it.
Yeah,
That any card could have been turned over, and you just so happened to turn the ones with the 2 odd colour back.
And I will be honest, I did say to you when you pulled this out, because I've never looked at this before, when you pulled it out the cupboard stone and said I'm going to do this, I did say to you I didn't want to see it, you know, until you performed it. And you did fool me up until well, I've just told you what happened, but I was sitting there trying to work it out in my head, and then something clicked and I worked it out. But up until that moment, I'm thinking, and it was one of those things, you know, when you go, oh, I'm not going to let on that unfold. So it's like that.
Oh, you've done the old thingy chestnut, right?
Yeah. How did you do that again? What was that? But no, it's really, really nice. So this comes with a DVD, and it comes with the prediction cards.
Yeah, prediction cards, envelope, and matching cards. You just need to supply yourself with a
blank deck.
A blank deck.
Now, a blank deck, you know, you could do this with a normal deck, but a blank deck is so strong because to a layperson, it's really weird. As magicians, there's a lot of things. Once you get into magic, you start understanding magic, you start getting used to the props. A lot of things don't seem that magical anymore.
Sure.
But a blank deck to a spectator is the weirdest thing. Now, whatever happens in their mind, and you could quite easily say to them, but every other card turns blank. And they will believe in their mind that somehow you've made the cards turn blank. Yeah. So it's up to you whether you present it as you did with there was, you know, no other cards, or you could get them to turn blank. But to a spectator, literally, if you pull out a blank deck and give it to a spectator, I bet they will believe a magic trick has happened.
Yeah, they will never think, oh, he's made me pick the only cards that weren't blank. It's not. I mean, the process is so fair.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that moment they see they're blank, they go, well, hold on, how? I turned the cards, and you know. So it's really nice. I haven't actually asked you about this yet, but could we do a combo with a blank deck?
We will do a combo with a blank deck, so you get the whole lot together.
Cool. So check the website for the price on that. As I've just come out with that, but I'm sure we'll be able to work something cool.
Yeah, we'll do something.
But yeah, I don't really know what more to say about this. It's a great trick. It's going to work really nicely and walk around. Move wise, it's minimal really.
Yeah, it's not self-working, but it's not taxing really. It's
he goes into some other routines on there as well, and there's a nice move he teaches on there. So yeah, it's not just the routine you saw me do. There's a routine there with a normal pack of cards that he does, but that routine is very straightforward. He takes you through everything you need to know. But I just think it's a really lovely working effect. So.
And the thing is, everything you'll see us do here on the vlog, I mean, there's so many magic tricks being released at the moment, and unfortunately, a big percentage are sort of
camera magic.
Yeah.
Or work better on camera.
Yeah, i.e. if you were to do it out and about, you're just not, in our opinion, going to really get away with it. So we're trying to tell you the stuff that you could actually perform. And this is one of those effects. This is something that could play really big. You can make a big thing if you were doing a sit-down parlour effect or sit-down parlour show. This would be a great thing to get people involved in it.
Yeah.
It's got that sort of, even though it's quite a simple effect and the premise is quite simple, it's got that sort of grandeur about it with the spreading on the table and the right build up. And
I mean, I only opened this morning, but I've got a spot coming up at the Magic Circle in one of the evenings, and I think this would work really nicely. You know, if you have a wine glass and you put the envelope in the wine glass and set it down here, and you get your people to help you out, I think you could really play this as a nice piece. So I'm going to definitely have a look at that. But yeah, we both highly recommend it. It's called Dual Edge. It's by Russ Andrews and Magic Taylor. Check it out now.
Right, so the final trick we're going to talk about today is On the Mark by our very good friend Mark Elston. Now, people always ask us, what do you carry about? Can you do a vlog dedicated to what's in your wallet and this, that and the other? Now, On the Mark is an effect that Mark Elston opens his stand-up show with. It's basically the pre-runner, I suppose, is something like Colossal Killer by Kenton Nepper, Bang On by Mark Oberon, and what Mark's done is he's just streamlined it a lot. And this is a great mentalism routine. Now, for magicians, when we look at mentalism routines, we look at it slightly different. You know, there's things that matter to us as the magician that to a layperson doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? And the thing that Mark's got going for him, anyone that knows Mark Elston knows that everything he releases is commercial. It plays. He doesn't release an effect for the benefit of fooling magicians. Everything he does, luckily it does fool magicians, but everything he does is aimed it's a working product. So this is, we actually sell On the Mark in 2 different versions. This is what we call On the Mark Small. This is a normal style billfold or hip wallet. This is the type of wallet you carry in your back pocket. Okay, it's beautifully made. It's made in leather, very high quality. It's all lined. So that's a small version. The larger version is a jacket pocket wallet. Sort of like the standard old magician's wallets. It's not as big. It's not like a big old clumsy thing. It's a nice size. It looks slick. Once again, the quality is superb. But if you want to do, let's say, a stand-up show and you're wearing a suit, that wallet would be more.
Or even walk around and wearing a suit,
that sort of wallet is more. I mean, I like carrying those wallets when I have a suit because I don't like all my pockets being bulky and everything, so it fits nicely in there.
But that's great for every day as well.
For your everyday use, this is great. Now this has been used, you know, Luke Germain uses this all the time. A lot of the top names use Mark's version because it is just so streamlined. But I'm going to show you what the effect is. This is all about influence. Okay, inside my wallet, as well as having the standard things like my credit cards and my money, I've also got one playing card. That playing card is in an envelope.
Right.
Now, if I asked you just to have a guess at what card that was, chances are you're going to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm confident that I can actually mentally project the card that's in this wallet to you.
How are you going to do that?
I'll explain it to you. Because usually when I do it, if you're experienced in picking up telepathic thoughts and anything I'm trying to get across, it's easy. I'll just go 4 of spades, and you'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Because you're new to it, we'll do it in stages. Okay? So just hold your hand out for me. Put your other hand on top. Now inside, like I said, there's one card in one envelope. Okay, there's not 52 cards. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to have to start eliminating cards. Okay, so I want you to imagine a pack of cards. All 52 are up there.
Yeah.
But the easiest way to eliminate them at first is either the picture cards or the spot cards are going to start to get brighter as the others start to take a step back. Which is getting brighter?
The picture cards.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So out of the picture cards, what's getting brighter? The jacks, the queens, or the kings?
The jacks.
The jacks. Okay, so out of the jacks, which jack is standing out? The club, the heart, the spade, or the diamond?
The club.
The jack of clubs.
Jack of clubs.
It's really strange. Now, all these things happened in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah? You saw these things happening. You saw that one getting brighter.
Yeah.
And it was all about influence. Now, like I said, inside my wallet, as well as my money, is an envelope. Okay?
Yeah.
One envelope. And you'll see that in here there's just money, money, credit cards, one envelope, and inside this envelope, what card did you name?
The jack of clubs.
Inside this envelope is one card. And there really is only one card, and that, my friends, is On the Mark. It's just so
really nice.
Slick, so straight to the point. There's no off by one.
I really love that. And the moment when you open your wallet and all I did see is cash.
Yeah.
That's a nice moment.
Yeah, it's
cool.
such a great trick. Now, if it's something you just want to carry on you to do, you know, at the drop of a hat, you can do it. If it's something you want to use table hopping, you can do it, because once this card is back in the envelope, boom, 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 and the envelope is back in the wallet, we're now all reset. So it's great for table hopping. If you want to do it walk around, when I do it, I always get them to hold it between their hands, and I do it walk around a lot. Get them to hold it between their hands. It's just great. It's really nice.
Direct to the point, visual.
Yeah.
It's got everything really, isn't it?
So that is On the Mark, and remember it's in 2 versions, so make sure you choose the right one for you. If it's something that you want to use with a jacket, then maybe go for the slightly larger wallet. But if it's something you want just for your everyday use, if you're a hobbyist or you just want a great trick that you can carry about with you all the time, just go for the billfold, the small version. But that is On the Mark, and they are in stock now. Right, so I think that's it for this week. So there was 3 tricks we spoke about. We had the DMC Elites, Dual Edge by Russ Andrews, and of course the incredible On the Mark by Mark Elsden.
Yeah, 3 awesome tricks. And remember to just check the site on this one as well for the combo deal with the blank deck. Yeah, some great stuff. I really like that. I'm actually gonna.
Is that the first time you've seen that?
Yeah, it was actually.
Well, the thing is, it's so nice. I mean, you know, a lot of people love Heirloom. They love Colossal Killer. And each have got those, you know, their own merits and everything else. But On the Mark, it's just so direct. You know, there's no off by one. Mark, it comes with a DVD as well, where Mark, you know, teaches you every step of the way with it. But it's something that's Yeah, it's just great, and the quality of the props are superb. So you know, it's something that doesn't scream magic prop. It's not cheap.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
nice
good
stuff.
leather. It's nicely made. You know,
That's
it's going to
great.
last a long time. So yeah, that's it for this week's Alakazam vlog. Thank you so much for joining us. Subscribe there. Remember to sign up to our mailing list, because there's going to be some great deals coming out in the next few weeks. And yeah, to be fair, this is because of another update we've had on the site, which has allowed us to do this special assigning codes to products, which we couldn't do before, but now we can.
Yeah.
So we're always constantly updating the site with things that are going to be beneficial to you guys. So yeah, it's really worth subscribing to that email list. Subscribe there, as Dave said, and we will see you.
We will see you next week. Thank you as always for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the Alakazam vlog.